I'm on a mission to review and rank every single episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars, and I'm not stopping until it is done. I'm of course talking about the critically acclaimed 3D computer animated Star Wars anthology series that first aired in 2008 and ended in 2020. Not to be confused with Star Wars Clone Wars, the 2D animated micro series that was released in 2003. I'm watching and reviewing every single episode in the official release order to keep things simple and ranking each episode as I go along. When all is said and done, I'll have a complete and comprehensive ranking of every episode from the entire series. So to make sure you don't miss a single episode, like this video and subscribe to the channel to ensure you stay on this journey with me. There will be spoilers for today's featured episode, so viewers beware. Now, on to today's episode. Today we are looking at episode 20 from season 2 titled Death Trap. Boba Fett makes his dramatic comeback after the death of his father in Attack of the Clones, and he is here to take his revenge against the man who killed his father, Jedi Master Mace Windu. To accomplish this, Boba poses as a clone trooper cadet and joins a tour of the Jedi cruiser that Windu is currently serving on with Anakin Skywalker. Boba booby-traps Windu's quarters with the hope of killing him, but when a trooper sets off the trap instead of Windu, Boba is forced to improvise. Working with fellow bounty hunters Aurra Sing and Bossk, Boba is instructed to cripple the cruiser by destroying the main reactor. Boba follows these instructions and destroys the ship, causing it to crash land on the planet below. Boba escapes with the clone cadets in an escape pod, which he sabotages so that he can get into deeper space to rendezvous with his accomplices. Anakin and Mace track down the missing escape pod, saving the cadets left inside, and at the end of the episode, they head towards the crashed cruiser to save the Admiral and any crew left behind. While recent Star Wars projects have perhaps overexposed Boba Fett as a character, his reappearance in Clone Wars was a big deal at the time. After all, there was definitely a story begging to be told after he witnessed Mace Windu killing his father in Attack of the Clones. Jango Fett's offspring didn't waste any time. Clearly his plan has been a long time in the making. Boba sneaks onto the Republic cruiser by posing as a clone cadet, a brilliant strategy considering that he is a clone himself, minus the rapid aging of course. They're on a field trip, for lack of a better word, seeing the inner workings of a Republic cruiser. It's nice spending some time with clone cadets considering that they haven't really been explored in any part of the franchise beyond Clone Wars, so it's a fun novelty. And of course, because he is just a kid, nobody suspects Boba of anything even when he's just running around the ship by himself. Boba isn't just a one-note character here either, he actually has a conscience. He only wants to kill Windu, he doesn't want any collateral, he hesitates to disable the cruiser because he doesn't want to put the entire crew at risk just to get to Windu. He even thinks about saving the cadets in the escape pod before Aurra Sing completely shuts that fort down. Sure, he's driven by revenge, but he isn't necessarily a bad person, he just has a massive chip on his shoulder. He actually gets really close to killing Windu here, which is pretty impressive considering that he is just a kid. That combined with the fact that he essentially brings down a Republic cruiser from the inside by himself establishes Boba as a serious threat for Season 2's big finale arc. It is interesting seeing Anakin and Mace paired up again, although they don't really have a lot to do in this episode. If anything, they're kind of just set dressing in Boba's story. That being said, it is pretty funny to see how vulnerable a Republic cruiser is once someone is actually inside. A few stray shots in the reactor section and the whole ship crumbles. But I guess that's just how easy sabotage is when you have a good plan. We also get some nice bounty hunter imagery here with the return of the Slave One and the appearance of Aurra Sing and the frickin' dinosaur man himself, Bossk. It's always nice to see familiar ships and faces, so their appearance at the end of the episode is a nice cherry on top of the whole thing. Also, Daniel Logan, the actor who played Boba Fett in Attack of the Clones, returns to voice him here, which I personally find really cool. Death Trap marks the monumental return of Boba Fett in a solid Clone Wars episode that drags the skeletons out of Mace Windu's closet. It's a proper bounty hunter reunion with the return of some familiar ships and faces in a story that sees Boba effectively destroy a Republic cruiser from the inside by himself. But most importantly, this episode lays the groundwork for Season 2's explosive final arc. And that was Death Trap. Ranking it against every other episode of Clone Wars I've reviewed so far, it currently sits at number 22. Will it hold this place? Only time will tell. And here is the complete ranking so far. That's me finished for this episode. Now, I want to hear from all of you. What's your personal review of this episode? Where would you rank it among every other episode of Clone Wars? Let me know in the comments below after you've liked the video and subscribed. I'll see you guys next time with another Clone Wars episode review and ranking. Until then, Thank you for watching. As always, look after yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.